What is up, assholes? Welcome back to the Call to Action podcast, where we are called to reacting to a match.
Yes, we are.
And I just want to shut up because I'm very excited because my favorite person in the world, Video Drew, is playing today.
No big deal. Definitely one of our favorites here at Call to Action. And I know, Adelaide, you have a really great relationship with Video Drew, right?
Yeah, I mean, she also gave us our former highest viewed video of all time before Kate and Mark Ellis, sort of fucking crushed it. But I mean, yeah, she's a great person. I don't think she's gonna kill me quite yet, so I'm just excited to see what her new partner, Tom 2.0 Rick Hong, is gonna do. And a real reject are just always fun to watch, but they're like, yeah.
What I'm kind of curious about when I put in here, like I was gonna type in the title of this. I'm trying to figure out what the name of it, and I'm like, okay, I know it's Video Drew and Rick Hong, but okay, what is our team name? Like the real rejects against this team.
Yeah.
Like Tom and Paul, there was no name, and so I'm hoping we're getting a team reveal.
No, the team name is there.
It just says, like, I'm looking at it now, and and the thing.
Yeah. Oh, you titled the video this, and it's.
Yeah.
The team name is Cukoo's Mess or Cukoo. I don't know. Oh. English is dumb.
I didn't know that. My bad. Regardless, I didn't see that. Well, that's a pretty cool title.
Yeah.
I definitely am pretty curious about Rick Hong. He's actually part of my fantasy league, so I'm excited to see him in action in particular.
Wait, is he?
He's in one of my other ones.
Oh, okay. Cause I know.
One.
A little insight into this if you guys are watching. Nat the other day dropped Rick for Brett, which I called a very dumb decision. I had to eat my shoe, but I think Rick's still a pretty good grab. Better than Brett, at least.
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty excited. I'm not a huge fantasy league person, to be completely honest. But it's pretty cool to kind of see, I love seeing upsets and everything, being competitors added and dropped and everything at the, pretty quickly. So it's definitely a fast moving kind of league we have going on.
Yeah. And just like Rocket Man, my entire life is a fantasy. So I'm always into this. And that's a tagline question.
Is it a fairy tale, or is it like a horror fantasy, or is it a sci-fi fantasy?
I mean, everything's a nightmare, so horror fantasy sounds about right.
I'm reading right now a little fantasy of my own, A Discovery of Witches, which was show is actually it was based off of us on Sundance Channel, I think. But it's just about a whole bunch of witches.
The Sundance Channel?
Hey, one of my favorite channels used to be the Sundance Channel before I didn't get it anymore. I used to love that channel. That channel was like shit.
To me, it's like someone coming up saying, "Oh, I love stars." Like, what the fuck?
Well, specifically, Sundance Channel is very close to my heart, and at least it was for a while, because it was like I love watching like nature documentaries, and I like watching a lot of where they go into like the national parks and states, and it would be like the state of Washington has a population of blah 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 blah. And me being the random facts person that I am, I eat that shit up. I love it. So I was like, and that was like the only channel that did that for a long time. So I loved it.
I would love to hear more about your Sundance stuff. Let's start the match and get to these promos, and we can hear about why Sundance is amazing.
Yes, absolutely. Well, going into this match in particular, do you have any predictions?
So I'm a predicted knockout. Real Rejects is going to get crushed. Sorry.
Of who? Against Real Rejects?
Oh my God, yeah. Cukoo's Mess is going to be the second best rookie team this season after Tom and Paul. And whatever Paul Oyama and Lon Harris are going to do, shut up. I'm ignoring that because that was not their fault.
I do, honest to God, I do believe it was kind of their fault, because they didn't have to take her direction. They're grown-ass adults.
I mean, you're not wrong.
They should have known better to be like, Kate, no. Not the wisest recommendation for these two movie critics. Yeah. But we were like, yeah, we're going to take that advice and we're going to run with it.
That's what I missed about. I missed the episode, I think, last week. It was just like, yes, please give Festival Darlings to one of the most pretentious people in the Schmodown, and that's not a mean thing.
They're not pretentious.
Whitney's one of the favorite films of the 2000s is a 30-minute museum documentary that's a part 3 in a series. That's fucking pretentious, and that's not me saying it negatively. It's a fact. You watch Critically Acclaimed. You can hear him do that.
Critically Acclaimed. That's one of my favorite podcasts. I listen to it all the time.
You don't remember that? I remember I was walking to the store and I just heard that I had to I stutter step, my heart would be like.
Well, what? I mean, Whitney, he's also a huge avid lover of Fast and Furious franchise. I know that he loves Fast and Furious.
And that to me, it's fair because I think to him it's it's like Buster Keaton but with special effects, which I think is an interesting argument, but I don't necessarily agree with. But it's an interesting point of view.
I believe he talked about how specifically that he loves that it's not where they know what it is and they're going for it. They're gonna try to be the most superhero action movie ever. And they know exactly what they're trying to do. Every actor in it knows exactly what they're doing with their roles and these ridiculous superhero stunts, like
a John Cena can just patch a flipping car on top of another car,
on an iceberg, dragging that
slingshot around an island on a rope bridge.
Going from an airplane into the jungle.
I feel like the Action Army is just one prolonged Fast and Furious movie where we just keep progressively doing more and more really weird shit. We start screaming at each other and we're all related for some reason.
I thought that was the goal, Adelaide. Is that not our goal for C2A? I know it's been mine. If not, well, this is awkward.
Are you ready to start it?
Absolutely. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up right here. And in that case, I'm going to go for, just because you voted in terms of Cookies Mess, I'm going to go for Real Rejects just because. That's just for a little diversity there.
I can't wait till I win again.
I honestly, I have a hard time comparing them. It's just such a clash of really great personalities. I do feel like Real Rejects isn't that bad, honestly, as bad as people make them out to be. I feel like they're
this is an old school reference. This reminds me of Wild Berries versus Evil Geniuses back in Anarchy, where I said Wild Berries were 100% going to win it because they have the established chemistry, which could be your argument for Real Rejects. Granted, they got KO'd.
Yeah,
but I could see the argument. However, I think we saw on the Video Drew live stream, follow her YouTube. They have an established chemistry that work well together, and they have a lot of they don't have a lot of shared knowledge. They have a lot of different stuff, which works great for teams.
Exactly. It's
also. Could you turn this up? It's a little quiet. Variant.
That's a trick question. Great hair. Thank you. Exfoliant? You're using exfoliant? No, just yak's milk. Cool. Oh, wow.
In the hair?
Where's that from? It doesn't matter. There's a lot of things I like about you. Me too. Your hair being number one. The whole persona. But I was in Siberia, and I was like, you know what? Came across chinchilla. I was like, that's just a great man. Who is that man? It's unimportant right now. Right? I'm doing the question asking here. Yes. Here's the deal. I want to give this to you. Not good. It's not good. You're supposed to wear it. But, I mean, if you feel like petting it, so that's cool.
In character, I dig it.
Highest grade chinchilla, too.
Or is this just Craig Gaynor naturally?
Cool. Yeah. All right, well, let me eat this melon. All right. All right. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Work on that entrance music.
David B, where you at, boy?
Perfection.
I remember Lucas and I having this discussion before. I have to say, the Team League is by far my personal favorite league.
Agreed.
Yeah, to me, it surpasses the single league in terms of, if you have to only watch one league for the rest of your life, Teams League.
Oh, and to me, it's also just like I feel like the singles matches are so short. Like I remember the every singles tourney. It's like, look at these two titans in 20 minutes. And I'm just like, oh, I want more.
Yeah.
Like, that's what the team league is to me. Like it's longer and it's also a lot of conflict, which just really elevates it.
There's that chemistry between them, or whether or not they have it in their conversation.
Also, could you turn the volume up on this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely.
At a lot of correct points scored. When you look at Real Rejects, I think that their 1-5 lifetime record accurately reflects the joy, the frivolity, and some correct answers that they brought to the movie trivia showdown in their time.
Honestly, though, I do feel like they are underrated overall, though.
They're an underrated season 3 team.
New era.
Nowadays, they can't hold up because the knowledge is deeper that they lack.
We also know little to nothing about Rick Hong. At least I don't. I know you've been on. I know you've seen video on Twitch and everything, and they've been hanging out. I wouldn't know.
And also thinking about who their manager is.
Next week, I heard, right?
Kaiser's tested. He's been through the fire.
Oh my gosh!
Koi
I forgot about Kaiser's managing them. That's so weird. Oh, that's so weird.
Speed round fighter in another world.
Good hair.
Can he bring that to
Majestic?
Let me tell you,
honestly,
and he's
that LA show where Koi was there is the only one I've missed, and I'm so mad because that Wait I Know This entrance is iconic, and I feel like everyone just forgets about it. But Koi made one of the greatest entrances of all time, one of the greatest promos of all time. And everyone just forgot about it because it was
So
female members.
It was perfect. I need more of Koi as Jeff Goldblum. Can we just have him doing entrances or introductions as different versions of Jeff Goldblum roles? Like him, Jeff Goldblum from The Fly.
Well, and fun fact,
all these other movies.
do you know who was in the T-Rex costumes at that event?
Yeah, it was Real Rejects.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I feel like I saw one of them through the little faces at one point.
So what we just need now is just the opening promo is just Koi just running across the desk, and then just like acapella the Jurassic Park theme song as they enter.
Oh, that'd be majestic.
Big fan of his family. It's just he seems to be the
family crest. He himself, I don't know, but you gotta respect it. You gotta respect whatever goes on in that dungeon. Something's happening because they are turning out champions, and now he brings a new team. This is what the draft did.
Video Drew belongs in the dungeon.
It is. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit of a combination, but it feels right for some reason.
Who is this? What is this?
It really does.
She's in the dungeon now. See.
Some kind of laboratory. Well, they were a great team. Now they're apart. She's got a new partner here making a schmo-down.
And this Rick Hong guy, do not sell him short, because anytime I go to any sort of movie premiere, any sort of junket, anytime I decide to hang outside of a theater and sell kids drugs, Rick Hong is there. The guy is day and night. He lives, breathes, and eats this stuff.
Yeah, it's not the first time I got a call saying Mark's in jail. He needs help. So I
2013 was a lifetime ago.
A long time ago. We were still good Schmodown competitors back then.
You are a Schmodown competitor, Knapsack.
Star Wars.
Just reminding you.
But like you said,
I can't wait for Sean Sullivan to challenge Ken Knapsack and just crush him.
It's gonna be interesting.
We found some new friends since you last seen us. Ever since I laid eyes on Video Drew, I thought to myself, this is a woman that could teach me things. Things about black magic, shape-shifting, and more importantly, where to find a good taxidermist.
Oh, down the street in Burbank.
Priorities. I respect that. She's a woman that knows things.
She drinks and she knows things.
Drew Grant. Oh, Drew! And that's why I went out and traded Captain Crunch to get this national treasure into the dungeon.
And I remember people had to go get their amazing talent the old-fashioned way by digging them up in a graveyard. So, Tom, how are you feeling about today's match? Tom.
So what would that do? I mean, how would you be able to function? It seems like you two are pretty tied to each other, no?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
So we're facing off against the Real Rejects. A couple of dicky-doos who look like they got caught in the spin cycle with Cheech and Chong and Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish? It's Billie Eilish, all right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
More seriously than us.
Just want to double check.
Oh, right.
Yes. He was right in front of me. I swear, I almost cried. He was so excited. He was so
I
pumped.
get why he was awarded that. You know, it's like
I say Greg Alba. Actually, okay, I think they're both underrated individually. As teams are properly rated.
Yeah, it's like Greg Alba or I feel bad. I can't remember the other guy's
John
name.
Humphrey.
Thank you. If Alba or Humphrey were to be paired up with anyone else, I feel like it would be a solid team.
Like they're good B players. Not great, but they're good B players.
They're very similar. Yeah, you're right.
Healthy Mercs represent is very X-Force-like. They're all good in their individual issues. They're all good on their solo runs, but as X-Force,
Oh, I can't do that. I feel bad.
Wow, we're so excited.
X-Force?
We made it to the semifinals last time against our bad opponent Shazam. Boo, boo, boo. Now we're excited for season 7 with all the new friends, the new Toms, and the new whoever. Back to
The
you.
new Tom.
Is it Video Kaiser?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you were to represent a faction, which one would it be? Based exclusively off your personality, not your history, not off like, but like the vibe
corruption.
of the faction.
About the fact that they're managed by Kaiser, I'm willing to overlook it.
Come on.
You know, Kaiser, he's got a
Like,
way.
I have the sunglasses. I have different suit jackets. I feel like I'd be.
You know,
Mhm.
boy,
No, I
And
don't
so,
know.
what would your answer be?
like the optimism he's
Yeah,
bringing.
corruption.
I heard 2 hours a day.
They don't wear suit
That's
jackets.
true. He looked at the
Glasses,
bottom
yes.
of the
They don't wear suit jackets. They wear leather jackets.
Do 2 hours better.
I would love a leather jacket.
I love
I would,
leather.
I would come in with my jean jacket, like, ooh, I need a new jacket, and just.
Let me just stitch on some like leather clippings or something. I'll figure it out.
These people are going to think it's real rejects. Their strengths include comic book.
Oh, that record. Oh, 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 one
You,
and
you forget they were in a retirement match for a reason.
On the other side,
I forgot how bad that is. Oh,
what their strengths were.
What happened?
Kaiser told me to get the hell out of here, and I got to tell you,
that's 3 fingers.
things, rom-com, and Kaiser said any movie with roadkill.
Haven't seen Rabbit for 3 years?
Sounds like a very specific genre, but one that maybe we have a wheel slice for in this new era. Ken, I'm feeling pretty good about everything. I think the ship's in order. You ready to go here?
Sir, I am ready.
Then let's get ready to schmo down!
I feel like they should give Video Drew a David Lynch slice.
First,
Yeah, I can see that.
representing the Mouthy Mercs.
Mm.
To the ring by their
Do you
manager,
think-
Ghai Jandrew, with a career record of 1 win and 5
Considering their
defeats.
record,
Greg, John,
if they were TKO'd in this match, ooh, there's Mara. There's Mara. Is that Haley? That's Haley. There's Bibbs. There's Brendan. Okay, so considering the Tex jacket, that is such a great jacket. I want that jacket so bad. Considering their record, if they were to be TKO'd by a rookie team, do you think they would be retired?
Greg is
No.
making reference to John.
They need 2 losses to be retired.
It's actually here.
There's a local right there.
listen, I'm not taking crap from a guy still wearing Soul Glow in 2019 on his hand. For God's sake.
Being a face.
What's so glad?
The being a face.
Understand my irrational reactions are based off of how you usually behave in this show. It's just from
Got John Roca next 2 weeks.
someday you'll win 4 titles.
Oh, John.
4?
I don't know.
After that documentary currently available on this
I
mode.
think it's 5 titles, isn't it? 2 teams, 3 singles.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Planning ahead. I respect that.
And their opponents, representing the
Ooh,
Dungeon, being led to the ring by their manager, Kaiser. Video Drew, Rick, the Ruler, Hog, Bob Cukoo. Yes!
There's Video Drew and
I love this music.
this is some sort of Cuckoo's missing peak. Seems like there's some sort of prison camp or team.
I wonder if he's if she was looking for a new competitor, if she was pretty much looking like a different version of Rick. I mean, a different version of Tom.
The pass fans will pick you up in about 15 minutes. Take you back to Area 51.
All right, so to run.
Kaiser doing a great job, fresh off his community theater performance as the Shadow. Thank you, Video Drew. So we have the Cukoo's Best and Real Rejects finally sat here at the table. Your managers have taken their places. So now it's up to me to read you the rules of round at number 1. Yes, there are rules in this show. In round number 1, the field of competitors is going to hear 8.
As we get started, I would like to remind everyone, wash your water bottles. Mine smells like weed for no goddamn reason.
This is the team format, but you may not rely on your teammates' knowledge in round at number 1. It's an individual exercise, movie trivia showdown. Know-how. Every point you accrue will be added to your team's total. As soon as we ask you by name after about 15 seconds to reveal your answer,
I was just so impressed, by the way, just dropping this little nugget that Mark Ellis, when he was on Chill last night, he was able to do the round 2 official rules completely by memory. It was so cool.
I haven't gotten to that part yet. I've seen the first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes. I'm still working my way through.
Fail! It was like he did the entire thing by so quickly, so confidently.
We did this last season.
I was doing work last night.
But sure, the crew has been updated.
I don't want to be the one to tell her. It's not my job.
We'll keep it up here on the answer desk. Okay. And I will simply ask the teams, the Cukoo's Best, are you ready to go?
Baby's ready.
Oh, good enough for me. Real Rejects. And that's a yes. It's time for the movie Trivia Showdown.
3 rounds to a finish.
Have the car waiting, Ken.
3 rounds.
The camera never shuts off. It can't.
Have at it.
All right. Question 1. You got 8 coming. This is the first one in the category of action/adventure. Action adventure. What 2010 action film stars Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, and Helen Mirren?
I hate these movies exist. For no other reason than they always I haven't seen them. It's just that they always stop me when I'm competing in geek stuff. So just forget they exist.
4.
Like, I like the premise of them.
And 1.
I don't know anything other than who's in it.
Starting with Rick.
It's red.
Yeah, red.
Red indeed it
red,
is.
Red, red.
Red. Red it is. Video Drew.
R-E-D, red.
That is
what?
Shock.
I can't read that.
Red it is.
Video Drew wants to play.
I cannot read that.
Is now in a mask.
I would have challenged that.
So it is.
Everyone's wearing masks.
These characters got the question right, 2-2. We move on to crime movies, and the question is: Brad Pitt plays an Irish gypsy or pikey in what 2000 crime film?
Brad Pitt, 5 years old.
Yeah, you see that?
I have to make sure it's the right movie.
In a movie? No.
I don't feel like I'm spelling it right.
5, 4.
Sorry, what was that?
3,
I believe in Rick.
2,
Sorry?
1. Pens are
What's your answer, Alex?
Is Lock, Stock, and Barrel?
Your answer starting
Oh,
with
it's Snatch.
Oh.
Snatch.
I had my movies mixed
It's
Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels is 98, I
That one.
believe.
I would have gotten it wrong anyway.
Snatch. Oh, the devil's on. We got a miss. We got a miss. Bad baby. Perfect.
I could think of like a scene where he's boxing with a bunch of really bad tattoos.
I just know he's a really fucking weird Welsh accent.
Improv show. Here we go.
Accurate.
Question 3 in the category of dramas.
Drama.
Who stars as Whitey Bulger in the crime drama Black Mass?
This does feel like a Tuesday afternoon, like an improv group came to an old folks' home to
I
entertain.
did see this movie.
I haven't seen it. I'm hoping I'm thinking of the right movie because I've seen the trailer for it. Is it
It's
Johnny
apparently
Depp?
pretty. Yeah, it is. It's apparently pretty good. I don't know. I never got around to it.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, indeed. We got one for Cukoo.
I'm not a huge fan of Johnny Depp movies, to be completely honest.
Johnny Depp. We got an
I feel
answer.
like he's a really good 50-50 actor. Where he does some really good stuff and really bad stuff.
Yeah.
To movie quotes.
If you pick him as a slice, it'd be an interesting time.
What
Yeah,
80s
it would be a
film
nice mix.
is known for the line "Greed, for lack of
You've
a better
gotta be
word,
kidding me.
is good"?
Okay, I see you. I see you.
Knapsack slip.
That's me at a Del Taco menu at 2 a.m. So definitely.
That's right. Do you know the name of the sequel?
Always 5.
Which one?
2010.
3.
Oh, the one with Shia LaBeouf.
Pens are
Shoot.
down.
Is he in it?
John Wall Street. Where you got that?
Doei.
It's called Money Never Sleeps.
Yeah, I've seen a movie that it's Susan Sarandon is his mom. She asks for money. It's awkward.
Oh, I just know it exists.
Oh.
Oh, she got it there. Everybody looking pretty good, except for Rick.
Maybe I shouldn't predict KOs because the questions are too easy in the round one. Everyone's just...
Well, they're purposely trying to make it a little bit easy for viewers.
Oh, yeah, no, exactly. I think that's it. I think KOs are going to be less likely this season.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping so.
Who plays the android David in Prometheus?
If you had
Ooh, how do you spell his name?
One of my favorite actors working today.
Would be the answer.
He is in some good movies, but none that make money.
But he's always good in them.
That doesn't matter.
Except Assassin's Creed.
Which is a movie he helped produce.
Correct, sir.
Fassbender.
But he worked with the director. Oh, I'm forgetting his name. I think
You're really not helping
Justin Kurzel.
You're making him out to be a really horrible person in that case. That was like the movie he was like so involved with actively. I would never trust him with my money. In a million years, if that were the case.
I wouldn't trust his agent with my money.
It's okay, Rick. Tom.
Your next category is the world of comedies. And comedy. Who co-stars with Ben Stiller as Hutch in 2004?
I hate the fact this fucking movie exists.
Remember this movie?
I've never seen this movie before. I've only seen a handful of scenes, to be honest. It's Owen Wilson, I believe, right?
I was going to put Tom Hanks because I legit have no idea.
I want to say it's Wilson.
3, 2, and 1. Pen down. Look for answer starting with Greg.
Oh, wow. Owen Wilson.
Wow! Fuck yeah.
I don't do good with dumb comedies.
Barely.
Can't hear it. Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson indeed. It's perfect. John. All right. And Rick.
And for God's sakes, man, they're hand towels.
I remember that scene. That's a scene I've seen.
Everyone is perfect so
Ben
far.
Stiller and Owen Wilson, they're wearing these hand towels to cover their junk. Because they couldn't find regular towels.
We got a day pass.
That is.
And they have really great butts. Just want to drop
Question
that
7
little.
comes to the category of horror slash.
You're not pitching this movie to me any better.
It's not meant to be great.
17 horror film stars Jaden Lieberher, Finn Wolfhard, and Sophia Lilith.
I don't know who any of those people are.
You should know Finn Wolfhard.
Doesn't know what
He's.
I can give you a hint. They guest starred in a Schmodown match.
That really weird
They
show.
guest starred in a Schmodown match.
2017 horror film stars Jaden Lieberher, Finn Wolfhard, and Sophia Lilith.
Oh wait, maybe is that?
Sophia Lilith's also in that new Netflix movie thing.
I'm gonna go with Hereditary. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't think it's it.
4.
It is it.
2.
Oh, I forgot about that movie.
Down. We're looking for video.
This is from the future, but turn.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. No longer perfect there. John. It. Chapter 1. That is right. Remains perfect.
Just saying.
Rick.
Real Rejects is like knocking out of the park, all things considering.
Do I have to click chapter 1? Nope, you got it.
You got it. You
Yeah.
got it.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that's not gonna. We're still gonna get KO'd.
On the Real Rejects.
Yes, indeed. All right.
I try to block out my childhood.
That's fair.
Your last question.
Don't we know?
All right, we might have a challenge, as I suspected. Okay. So the challenge is in. Keep in mind, each team has one challenge view. So the challenge is that it is It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, or what is the name of the film. So we'll be right back with our ruling.
I can tell you right now, the first one was called It. The second one, It Chapter 2. They might put Chapter 1 at the end of It, but as a title on IMDb in the poster, it is It.
100% agree.
It is known as It. There is an It Chapter 2, but It Chapter 1 or It by itself.
So by extension, is everyone that put down It Chapter 1 wrong?
No, they're not incorrect. It's like an unofficial subtitle.
Take that out on the baby.
Like how apparently X-Men Dark Phoenix is an okay answer, even though the title is just Dark Phoenix.
Now that the Real Rejects still have
I have some weird bullshit challenges saved up in here.
The Real Rejects.
You know what? You got to do what you got to do in order to win. Manager,
And I need to win somehow.
I respect that.
It is our strongest category. It is the world of animated movies drawn by hand or on a computer. Question: What 1998 DreamWorks animated
Oh, come on.
tells the biblical story?
Also coming to the West End this season.
1990. That's the year I moved to Los Angeles.
That's right. And if
Also, one of my
1975
top
specific
10
chapter in the
Bible
Bible,
favorite
it
animated movies of all time.
is.
Same, and I just saw it for the first time like a fucking couple weeks ago, or a few months ago.
This movie was nominated for Best Original. Was it Best Original Score? Yeah.
Yeah, for Hans Zimmer.
Original score with Steven Schwartz and someone else, and Hans Zimmer. I want to say.
Prince of Egypt. We got it. Video two.
Jeff Goldblum's in it. Prince of Egypt.
Yes.
Look at that. Look.
Yeah,
at
he's
You got 16.
he's the husband of Moses' long lost sister.
The slave, yeah.
Yeah.
He's initially the slave and it went before they're
So
free. Yes.
in the bonus question, it gets administered. Managers, if I can ask you to not consult with your team until after the bonus question is
I just
administered.
wanted to tell him don't let Jay and Silent Slav get in his head. That's all. He's new at the game.
All right, that's great.
I've been complimentary towards Rick.
This is going to be treated as a normal
His name
round
is Tom.
because it is.
I am curious what their strengths and weaknesses are with Cuckoo's Mess.
Then reveal your answer. Ken, you're ready.
All right, your bonus question.
Does Tom have any weaknesses?
Who played Mouth in The Goonies?
God damn it. This fucking movie.
Oh God, I don't like this movie at all.
I haven't seen it.
I don't know this movie.
It's this and Top Gun, which like they'll always be asked on. I've never fucking seen them, so I'm gonna keep
Why
getting
haven't
fucking
you
questions
seen
wrong.
Top Gun yet?
I got like 20 minutes in and I was bored. Josh Brolin?
Josh Brolin.
I wouldn't
Incorrect.
Oh, Sean Astin. Shit.
No.
Oh, okay. No.
I wouldn't have gotten it at all. No.
We're still doing fine, John.
All right.
Keep it moving. We have to be back by 6.
All right, so
Second round.
as the teams swap places and align with
Tom, over
their
here.
squads, we move on to the wheel round. This is
Okay,
round
so
number
where is
2.
your score at
And
so
10.
far, Adam?
I'm seven missing the bonus.
Pledges on that
Okay.
wheel. You have opponent's choice and spinner's choice, and 10
3,
categories
4,
of movie
5,
tribute
6.
showdown.
Okay, I got 6
including
out of
a
the
slice
8.
for the 2000s, which is our sponsored Patreon slice. Shout out to all of our movie
Okay,
tribute
so-
showdown patrons. If either team
They
spins and keeps
they probably picked. I think they picked Laura Efron,
the name of that patron, thank
and they
you.
picked Jim Henson.
Each wedge
Jim
contains 6
Henson's a
questions.
rough
Those
category.
questions are
I don't
points each.
think it is honestly, 'cause I think it's easy to prepare for.
If you grow up with those movies, sure, but I've seen like 2 movies by Jim Henson. I've seen The Labyrinth, and that's all I got. Actually, and I haven't seen Dark Crystal.
Okay, so here.
The movies. Wait, does Mother Treasure Island count?
Yes, I think.
I've seen
Um,
2, and I haven't seen both of them in over a decade.
It's a shallow category, but that means it's also very dense because like just the category, like what the movies are, especially because you can consider questions like who played I forget what the question was, but they were like who played X, and the answer was Kermit the Frog and not Jim Henson.
Kiss.
I wouldn't have done any of that.
We're all winners today.
All right, here comes
I can guarantee you they picked Tarantino,
sir.
Movie quotes. Jesus, that's a hard category.
and maybe Denzel as well.
Nora Ephron. What? Hey.
There it goes.
I can't wait for that one. Does that include her, not only her directed movies, but also her screenwritten
I don't know.
movies?
Round and round.
I'm so curious. I want those answers, man.
Mid-State Fair.
What comes around goes around.
No.
Tell you why.
Oh,
It is the 2000s, so you want to keep
That was gonna be good for them.
I feel like I'd keep it, but they probably would do well. I mean, it would be easy for them to steal, in theory, potentially.
Yeah.
If they keep it, we
Bro,
say it.
I don't know why. I feel like the 2000s one is it's the weirdest category. Like 80s and 90s are always pretty simple unless they're given to Drew McWeeny, and then they're very fucking dense.
I get to say the name of our patron. Everybody give a huge shout out to our good friend Sushi Mozunder, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a new name.
Oh, Mozunder. I'm digging it. What's up?
If you'd like to be a part
Sushi
of
Mozunder.
the
I have no idea what that is, but I'll take it.
That's a person's name.
I know. I dig it. Again, no idea what that means. I mean, my name means a liquor, so, you know. My middle name is Midori. It's Japanese. It means earth.
Well, I also just know Midori as a liquor.
Exactly. That's the only way Americans know it.
That's all right. I'm just a city in Australia.
You have you have 3 of your JT rules remaining here. Named after famed Wisconsin film reviewer Josh Tapia. All right. Hey, Josh.
Whammy. Humphreys is such a pretty man.
In what 2007 film does a killer use a catapult gun as his weapon of choice?
What's a catapult gun? What does that mean?
No Country.
No Country. So you know how have you seen No Country for Old Men?
It's been a long time.
It injects a steel rod into the cow's brain very quickly, so they don't feel pain when they're killed.
Deeds owned in 2000's Mr. Deeds.
No idea.
I thought this movie came out in the 90s, legit. I thought it came out in like 98, 99.
Bookstore. B. Gas station. C.
I was in the Guess It bookstore, so.
I'm in a convenience store.
I haven't seen it.
I was like 10, maybe.
I keep thinking Mr. Deeds is that one where someone plays like a psychopath assassin or something.
I get Mr. Deeds and
A. Bookstore.
The daddy one mixed up.
D. Pizzeria.
What's the one where he ends up being like almost like a stepfather figure kind of thing?
Pizzeria.
Let's go for 1 point.
Get this kids on McDonald's. That one?
I legit have no idea. I just know there's a movie where some comic actor plays an assassin, and it's like either good or very bad.
Sherman Schrader.
Oh.
In the 2006 comedy.
Oh, isn't it like it's not Jonah Hill, is it?
I was like Crystalia.
Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill.
Ah, I got that one right.
I haven't seen that movie in like so long.
I forgot he was in there, but for some reason I can remember like something he said.
4th question. You got 6 in total.
Weird.
What city does Lost in Translation?
Tokyo.
Yep.
Tokyo?
That's correct for 2.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Points. Question 5 out of 6. In Avatar, what is the name of the sacred tree of the Na'vi?
Oh. The World Tree?
Home Tree.
That is
Fuck.
Ooh.
Oh. Is the World Tree?
I think it's Dumbletree.
We could.
The Wand Maker.
The Mother Tree?
Incorrect. Looking for Tree of Souls. Tree of Souls.
I was thinking the other day, I should probably rewatch that.
Like Tree of Life or something. But...
More importantly, I don't think this baby's breathing.
Everyone loves Avatar.
All right. Final question in this category 2000s, sponsored by our great patron supporter.
Sushi.
In
I love your eye thing.
In 50 First Dates, Lucy wakes up every day thinking it is which day?
Fuck. Is it Wednesday?
Oh man, there's so many choices.
The why?
Oh, my gut's telling me Tuesday. I don't know why.
I think it's just Thursday.
Yeah.
In 50 First Dates, Lucy wakes up.
So here's the thing. I've seen all of this movie, but never in one sitting.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. I've never sat down all the way through.
I have an entire category in my file of the rom-com questions dedicated to Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movies. They've made like 4 or 5 rom-coms together.
Damn it.
Yeah.
We basically guessed every day except Sunday. Got 4 points though.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
23 to 14. The Real Rejects find themselves with a 9-point lead, and now the Cuckoo's Mess.
I mean, that's
steps up to the
still
wheel.
a
Gives it
9-point
spin.
lead.
Drew or Rick
So
or the baby?
Cuckoo's
Who's
Mess
gonna do it?
definitely.
Oh no, 90 points is like you can get, is it 12 points I
Absolutely.
think?
But they had 2 opportunities to steal, and they missed them both, unfortunately. So.
You're not wrong, but also consider the fact that they have a lot to. They can make up the ground easily.
No, absolutely. I have no doubt about that.
Spin again.
Spin again. All right, a good spin from Drew. Good spin from Drew. All right.
Oh my god, my pulse is
Come
pumping.
on, Nora. Come on, Nora. Come on, Nora. Come on, Nora.
Oh, you know what? Okay, take it with a grain of rice, guys. Take that advice with a grain of fucking
I think they give Tarantino. Either Tarantino or Quotes would be my good manager input.
You know Tarantino, they know it.
Now we're gonna need an answer.
You know
Okay.
knows Tarantino.
And also, but I think Tarantino they could also steal a lot for if they miss, but also Quotes is harder to steal.
It's more likely that they know the answers to those any of those questions, though.
Someone tell me something.
Most critics know that category.
All right.
Denzel.
Go with Denzel.
We're going to go Denzel.
Now
Okay.
that's
Denzel Washington.
a good one. That's a solid choice.
I don't know the knowledge of Denzel, which is hard for me to put it on him.
It's really.
But I don't think Cookie's Mess knows Denzel, which is a good play.
Mm-hmm.
Who co-stars with Denzel in the John Grisham adaptation?
Oh, Julia Roberts,
Hackman.
baby.
No.
Is it not?
2, 3. Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Okay. What? Am I thinking of Man on Fire?
Man on Fire with Dakota Fanning, you mean?
This is great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Your next question
Gene Hackman is in some Denzel movie. I know that.
is a drug dealer named Harling. Who
I never saw
delivers
this movie.
Denzel's character in a hotel room.
Nope.
This was actually named Ben Bateman's one of his favorite movies of the year. Yeah, he mentioned that in one of his episodes.
That is it A. William Hurt, B. John C. Riley, C. John, D. William H. Macy.
I'm gonna go with Riley.
Goodman?
Repeat the options.
I'm going with
Do
Riley.
that once without use of a JTE rule. Is it A. William Hurt, B. John
It's
C.
either Goodman or Macy. I'm stuck.
D. William H. Macy.
See Woodman. Goodman.
Riley.
Riley's not playing today.
That is incorrect. I'm going to give the real rejects your multiple choice options for a possible 1 point steal. Is it A. William Hurt, B. John C. Riley, C. John Goodman, or D. William H. Macy?
Hold on for one more day.
Let's say William Hurt.
Wilson
That is
Phillips.
incorrect. Looking for John.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I got a point.
Well done, Adelaide.
All right, here we go. All right, back to the Cougars.
We fail as a team.
Your third question of 6 in the world of Denzel Washington.
Just to pull it up.
Who plays the villainous Dave York, Robert McCall's former partner in Antoine Fuqua's?
I have never seen either of those movies. Equalizer, the first or second.
Man, here's my thing with Denzel. He does a lot of action movies that are just not in my purview.
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Bill Pullman, B. Martin Sakis, C. Pedro Pascal, or D. David?
I think it's B.
Yeah, I'm just guesstimating. I'm gonna go with B as well.
Martin Sokas.
That is incorrect. A 1 point steal. Your options:
David Harbour?
A. Bill Pullman, B. Martin Sakis, C. Pedro
Thank you.
Pascal.
Oh no, you know Bill Pullman?
A. Bill Pullman.
Pedro Pascal is
That's a fucking guess, yeah.
Looking for the red
David
Viper.
Harbour is it?
Also, Pedro Pascal is so beautiful.
Guys, this
Just want to drop that little nugget of knowledge down there. So gorgeous.
Fourth question of 6. In
The Viper, right?
And in the film,
Yes,
Remember the
Viper.
Titans,
With a-
Coach Reed makes a speech to his
That guy.
players at the site of what famous wartime battle?
Oh, green something. Greenville?
You take it. I don't know.
No, Greenville? Something.
Multiple choice.
Son of a
Is
bitch.
it A. Bull Run, B. Antietam, C.
I'm gonna go with Gettysburg.
Yorktown, or D.
I'm gonna
Gettysburg.
say Bull Run.
I don't know.
Yorktown.
That is
Battle of
incorrect.
Yorktown.
Your options included Gettysburg, and that is the correct answer.
I remember it started with the G.
I got 1 point.
1.
24 to 16.
All right.
And an excitable bunch
Holy
of real
cannoli.
reasons.
Are the real Regis gonna walk away with this win?
I should stop playing these team matches. My favorites keep fucking losing.
Have the lead. The current
Oh my
is
gosh.
8 points for the real rejects.
But if they hit this for 2, they can still win this.
No, absolutely.
Denzel Washington
Absolutely.
starred in what 90s film which features supporting performances by Viggo Mortensen, James Gandolfini, and Steve Zahn?
Hey, Steve Zahn. I don't know who Steve Zahn is.
I know he played Bad Ape in Warfield Planet of the Apes. His live action roles, I forget them.
I can't even put a face to the name
3.
at all.
They probably heard about the baby, Rick.
I've
not breathing.
no clue.
You wanted multiple choice?
Multiple choice.
Let's
Your
go.
multiple choice options are: is it A, Crimson Tide, B, Ricochet, C, Fallen, or D, The Bone Collector?
Bone
I think
Collector.
I think Crimson Tide is the one
Bone
with
Collector.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah,
Your
Bone
second one?
Collector.
Yes.
That's a JT
I
roll.
hear Pelican. I think Water. I know Crimson Tide's on the sub.
Which features supporting performances by Viggo Mortensen, James.
So it's D. Final answer.
Then they probably would have said Angelina Jolie.
That's a point.
Oh,
That's a point.
yeah, or Queen Latifah, though, now that I think about it. Queen Latifah, or I think Billy Bob Thornton's in it. Angelina Jolie.
I would know if I've seen Denzel films.
God.
Why haven't you seen Denzel films? One of the most notable actors ever.
I don't watch movies older than me, and he's in a lot of movies older than me.
You're a movie. You want to be a movie person? How do you study movies for school? I thought.
I guess.
I remember seeing the trailer for this.
I
I remember seeing the trailer. Safe House. That one.
I put Two Guns.
Safe House. No, Two Guns. I thought that was one with him and Mark Wahlberg.
A.
It is A, Safe House.
Damn it. I got 2 points, though.
Safe House. Denzel, he's like this he's like the Black Widow version of spy. His spies have spies. Kind of thing.
Here's my thing. I don't watch a lot of action movies.
He runs an FBI safe house.
So when it comes to Denzel, I've seen Glory and I've seen Philadelphia. Outside of that, I'm missing Flight, which I think is my big.
Malcolm X. Haven't seen Malcolm X?
Actually, I'm gonna watch it in a few weeks. My school is putting it. My school is showing it.
Cukoo's mess
Um,
is on the mess is currently trailing by 6 points.
Any
That can be
Spike
made up
Lee
quickly
movie?
Because there's a total of 10
I have seen
in round
Girl
Do the Right
Six?
Thing.
How we
Girl
determine that.
Six?
Each team is going to give us a series of numbers.
What
These
movie?
numbers can range from
Girl
1
Six is
to
about a
20. We
it's
need
about a
3
call
numbers from
girl.
each team
I've never heard of that one.
correspond to a different
Not a call girl.
number.
A girl
Showdown,
that's
know-how.
a sex
Your first
sex
question is worth
sex
2
fun
points.
operator.
Spike Lee is someone who I want to get more into. It's just outside of Do the Right Thing and Malcolm X. It's like, oh, I've seen Black Klansman, and then I have no like. Should I react to it because it has really high reviews or really low reviews, like nothing in between?
Yeah. Well, considering that's a new slice, I mean, it's a new slice. I'm really excited to see competitors really learn to ace it pretty quickly. And I know R&B, not R&B, sorry.
RB3.
Already is like been very vocal about how excited he is for that
Yeah.
category.
I'm hoping he gets more matches. I'd like to see him go through it.
I'm hoping so. If he loses his next match, he's probably done with for the season. Potentially. Unless he's put on a team.
No, I could see him doing well in a team format because he is a good, strong player. He just needs to be carried by someone else.
He's clearly immensely talented. It's just
Yeah.
it wasn't that was he's played in quite a few matches at this point. He's never won.
That are not 2, 12,
So
or 8.
5,
Yes.
1, 2.
5.
One of those. We already have a 2. We already have a 2.
2 has been
1, this is a 2. 3.
There you go. 5, 1, and 3. 5, 1, and.
what would your
Eight,
three
six.
numbers be, Adelaide?
2, 3, 6.
up in the
1 3 8 or
I'll fight you for 3.
5 maybe?
You selected number 5.
2, 5, 7?
Point question. That corresponds to animated movies. So between Rick or Drew,
Fun story. In the last Fan League match I played, my number 2, 3, 6 were taken from me, and that made me lose the match.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Oh, that's all right. It was just I needed to be up 1 more point.
has blue flame.
Are you kidding
Maybe.
me? Hercules? Villain?
What Disney villain?
What's the name of the villain? Oh shoot.
5,
Starts with
Four.
shoot.
3.
Zeus,
Do we
the
have
Zeus'
one
brothers.
left?
Yes, you
Not
do.
it's not Perseus, obvious. Not
Fancy
Zeus,
rule in the
not
world of animated movies. What Disney villain has blue flame?
voiced by James Woods. He's a guy. One of those iconic lines.
I mean, yeah, that is right.
Maybe.
That is 2 points.
Well done. Okay.
There we go. Moving on, we're sticking with the Cuckoo's Nest for their 3-point question.
Yes.
You selected number 1, and this is going to go to Rick the Ruler Hong.
Tom.
Famous actors and actresses is the category.
All right.
Famous actors and actresses. And your question.
There should be a category of famous cameos, really. That'd be a great one.
What 1987
another one.
film, Wings of Desire, was remade in 1998 with Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan?
City of Angels.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
City of Angels. I love that soundtrack. It's a great soundtrack.
No JT rules left.
I was really into movie soundtracks from the 90s for a while.
4, 3.
Nicolas Cage is an angel. He falls in love with Meg Ryan. He sees her.
3 points.
He Ben Bateman that.
All right, Real Rejects.
Ever so closer. And
All right.
Ken, we are going to stick with the Cuckoo's mess.
Okay.
Now, to avoid the technical knockout, we have to go up by 4 points on Real Rejects. 5-point question. Video Drew and Rick the Ruler may confer.
Okay.
In the world of spy movies, your 5-point questions in
Fuck.
the world of spy films.
Mhm.
And your question is, which actor plays a character simply called Control, who is the mentor of Gary Oldman's character in Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy?
I'm just trying to. There's so many actors in that movie.
I've never seen it. I just know that Tom Hardy's in it, so let's say Tom Hardy.
No, he's a baby in that one. He gets killed off really quickly,
4,
if I'm remembering correctly.
2,
Colin Firth.
and Joe!
Shit. John Hurt. That makes sense. God damn it.
Okay, there's like 10 major British actors, well known.
Every time I'm on a reaction, the person I'm rooting for loses.
Gary
RB3
Oldman, Mark
lost.
Strong,
Tom and Paul lost.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cukoo's mess lost.
Going.
I'll tell you what,
So I mean that.
4.3, an entertaining
Honestly, no
match
clue.
that's sure
Yeah, but
to get people talking over
And
there.
when I was on the New York reaction, Viviani and Brendan Meyer lost.
Real Rejects 1 and 5. 1 and 5 now becomes.
I'm 2 and 2 at this point. Go me.
Alex, don't let me on the Atlanta reaction.
But when it came time to actually answer the questions, I was impressed.
I'm at 2-2. I had chose Deep 13. I chose Real Rejects. I'm at 2-2. I got this. I got some good luck.
Paul is such a good team.
They almost came all the way back, couldn't quite get to the top of that mountain.
That's the risk. We always talk about.
That was a really big win too.
Maybe
Oh, that's a massive win.
That was a massive win. I wonder who they're gonna go up against next. I mean, like,
but again,
like it would be really kind of curious to see them go up against like another established team.
Legitimately, I would like to see them go against Tom and Paul.
If you look at the
Oh
Rejects,
yeah,
like
but
you said,
they would
going
never.
forward, as far
That
as
would never
what this
happen. But
means
still,
for-
You're not wrong, but also I think it's somewhat fair because if Tom and Paul lose, they get retired most likely,
energy, he might be uncontainable.
as well as like Real Rejects face.
I don't want to see a retired team already.
I don't either. I think it's a good chance they win, but they did still lose with 31 points.
Woo!
It was exciting.
I don't even know how to start this interview because you guys are just it's a lot.
It's a lot of energy. Yes.
Whoa.
Jennifer needs to get
Wow,
just
there
needs
is.
all the money. She's so great. Everything she has to put up with these guys.
Congratulations, guys.
Jen needs a raise.
You guys didn't bring enough mass. This is becoming a really weird, eyes wide shut party back here.
Yeah.
Honestly, you guys needed this. You needed this after New.
You guys.
After no. But let's be
You
real.
guys
are
fucking
2 and
suck.
5. Like,
Until this match.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying.
The optimism that you bring to these two is palpable.
It was all coy.
I can't say anything back here. It's palpable, okay? But so you guys can win your next 3, and honestly, you guys could get back on track. How are you feeling about this?
I just hope that I can finally get invited onto the SCN network show. And
Yeah.
this Christian here, I just want him to know I've been busting my ass for 5 years being a fan of the Schmodown. And I would just really appreciate that invite finally.
You know what? Same, bruh. Same.
Publicly.
I want my invite.
What
Adelaide,
brings this energy
I'm sure
to
you're
this
waiting
down?
for looking at your inbox, waiting for your invite.
Rejects, is it?
I mean, I don't want to go to Christian's house because that's a little bit presumptuous.
Oh, you're right.
I would just happy to be at the studio again because I just miss getting drinks with people.
That's fair.
Even though I can't fucking drink yet.
Which was what besides upset Roka?
When is your birthday, by the way?
I think I want to use it
June
again.
4th.
Winning secrets. So
Okay, so not too far away. It's pretty
Yeah.
soon. We'll celebrate together. Mine's June 8th.
And then I knew when I drafted these guys.
There we go.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're a Gemini.
I knew they could be a 2 and 5.
No, I just want to.
You are too.
And they will be very soon. I knew going into this that a certain.
I just want to go back to studio, crash collision again, and actually be able to like
faction, and this is just
genuinely hang out and not sit outside a bar and stop other drunk people rather than get drunk myself. Even though I don't drink.
I just really want Koi to just tell him to open up. Just move your chest, dude.
Killing the game.
Just your stage training is like, play to the audience.
Congratulations.
I know, like the
guys,
theater
on
kid in me is like,
starting
open up,
to
come on.
Back into the win
Come on.
column. We'll see. Question mark.
I mean, this is a really big win for that faction in general.
Yeah.
Again, I seem to remember a Washington Redskins
Absolutely.
Schottenheimer starting out 0-5 and then running the table, almost getting to the playoffs. Same with Joe Gibson. His rookie season head coaching was 0-5, and they made it all the way back to 8-8. What that do with Real Rejects? You tell me.
What sport were they
Still 1
referencing?
of 15 and got nowhere, but I'll
Football,
tell
I think.
you what I saw back there is Koi Jandru is
I think
really
you mentioned the Redskins, but I don't know.
That is a
together.
football
They all
team.
feel like
Yeah.
they're together. I don't know if they go to like a Shakey's and
It
sit
was
down
on my
Other
big
teams
club.
exist.
Mojo Potatoes or something, but it's
That's all,
working.
yeah.
Big win, new era, great start for Real Rejects.
Koi
Good for
Jandru is
them.
the glue of that
Absolutely.
team, and don't just say that because he is hot and sticky. We now move on to the Cuckoo's mess, who, even in defeat, fought valiantly, entertained a nation, and possibly
Oh
abused
man,
Jen
I just
Sturgeon.
got 2 notifications on Facebook for 2 new podcasts. This will be interesting.
Shook those vagabonds' hands. I don't want to get a whooping cough today.
That's fair.
That's exactly how that works. But okay.
You're in a dungeon. How are you not sick already?
Guys perform. Oh, hi, Drew.
Hi, Jen.
Yeah. You guys are feeling pretty good about how these guys performed today.
Rick the Ruler is in full effect. It was his first match. I'm excited. You know, getting Drew into the dungeon was a priority, and I pulled off that heist. So I'm just looking forward to getting him some study time with the crew, with the rest of the stable. And I think we got something good here. And there's a lot to take away from this match. They're going to be a strong team this year.
And we did such a very, very good job, considering that Tom and I had originally lost to Kaiser's team, Loose Cannons, last season by a considerable more points. So we're really coming up for our first matches.
That's not Tom, babe.
Ha! Back to you, whoever.
No.
Give
it's
her a
not
raise,
you, Mark.
guys.
God, what is happening? It's nice to see that you were finding. Okay, yeah, fine. It's nice to see that you're finding your new way with your teammate.
Yeah, well, we are here to make friends, but also find true love. So this season, we just want to say, Jen, please take this rose.
Back to you. You know, a reality show. I want it.
An interesting
I want
debut,
it all.
to say the least. Was it an auspicious debut of things to come?
I don't know what happened.
If we ever get Jen Sturgeon on for a second chill to action, can it just be us recreating these interviews and just seeing how long it takes to break
Oh my
her?
gosh, can you imagine?
Probably should never say.
You got to give him credit.
Got to give credit.
Oh,
credit.
Christ.
Last year, he takes a team like this. It is chaotic energy going on there.
Sidebar, because I didn't say it earlier. Craig Gaynor, Barbarian. Great dude. I can't wait to see him play a match. I think it's against Clee Wiggins.
I'm sure you entertained. That was certainly the case for us up here at the Answer Desk. Make sure you check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Select which tier is right for you today. And we have live events just about every month now in a different city. Go to the schmoedownlive.com for tickets. Maybe you'll even see Ken, Why We Love Star Wars knapsack there at a future live event.
Maybe.
That's Ken Knapsack. Harloff. We'll see you real soon at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Give me a skit. Give me a skit. Come on.
Damn it.
Now.
What is for dinner?
I just watch people. If we put, let's see. We can watch. I literally watch videos. Oh, whoopsie. I literally watch videos of people cooking all the time.
I
Easy
can't disagree with that.
budget. Oh my gosh, so many.
Boo.
No, you know, I'm just gonna get
Boo.
out of this. I'm just gonna get out of that. I'm just gonna get out of that. But I love watching cooking videos on YouTube. Just really quick one. I don't know why.
Speaking of cooking, Cukoo's mess. That was a match. I'm sad. I am eternally sad. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten food, and it's 2:30.
You haven't eaten all day?
You know, I woke up at like 11, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll have a reaction later." So I'll just sit in bed for a bit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
How late were you up last night?
I was up until like 3.
I was in bed at like 11. But I'm an old lady. I'm an old lady, man. I was working until 5. I had a Orange Theory workout until like 7:30. I was worn the fuck out.
I was busy watching cooking videos, and I woke up this morning and watched Binging with Babish's Ramadan video like 3 times.
That's fair. I don't blame you in that case.
Hey, y'all, if you don't need to take away for today, watch Parasite. Parasite is very good.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Can we just talk about the food in that movie? I never wanted a peach more in my life than when I wanted that.
I don't think you're supposed to want peaches in that film.
But I was reminded of how beautiful peaches are. I was like, peaches are delicious and they're yummy.
Why are peaches so fuzzy? Like, when did a fruit have hair?
People probably ask the same thing of why we go hairless. I don't know. Why are people trying to get gradually more hairless? That's what I didn't want to know. Why are people getting laser hair surgery, or like, have you noticed like evolutionarily speaking, hair is here to protect us, right? In theory.
Well, it's because I think
on our arms.
Over time, we've progressed to making better clothes, so our body needs to produce less hair to insulate us.
But still, we do produce hair nonetheless. However, we do still produce hair. Regardless, this is a whole other topic. I don't know.
I just don't want to talk about the match. I'm sad.
Yes. Well, I am super, like, I am as sad as I am about, Cukoo's mess. It's such a great team and name for the team, by the way. I'm just so excited and proud of the Real Rejects. They really knocked it out of the park. It was really great for them. Major win. Absolutely.
I just, wish Video Drew could win team matches and not go 0-1 repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
But I also hope that Rick Hong gets more time because he was very entertaining. I would like to see him in a singles match soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
That would be.
Yeah. What do you think of Rick Hong as an individual competitor?
I think it's hard to say because Denzel, as shown by me, could be a bomb, and it was a bomb.
Well, even referencing his first round and kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, he still put up 7. He still hit his 3, and the 5 was difficult, as we saw, because none of the rest of us knew it.
Yeah, not kidding.
I don't want to drag him too much because this could be, and again, this comes from if you guys see these other reactions, I'm a bit of a hypocrite the way I describe things. I'm sure Alex is like, finally, they voiced their opinions.
What is a hypocrite?
I think Rick Hong could be great if we get a second match of his, because he did play well in the Video Drew live stream, singular, I believe, maybe. I don't know. I've missed a lot of stuff recently.
Yeah.
I think he should get another match. I don't know who would be against. Another rookie debut, maybe, question mark. Could be fun.
I honestly think Video Drew's good enough to go against someone a little more established. I would love to see her go up against Stacey Howard, Janine. I would love to see.
Please don't give her to Janine. This is Janine's season. I don't want to hurt Drew like that.
That's fair. But I think Video Drew. I feel like she's immensely talented. She's so knowledgeable on so many.
Let's not forget that she is also 0-1. So her getting a match will probably be against another loser.
I just think that she does have the potential to, definitely be in the top 10 competitors here for the end of the year. I mean, if she's really gung ho for it, for sure. With Rick Hong, I feel like, he did fantastic though, considering it's his first match ever. Not to mention in character, I don't know. I could never do that in a million years.
Actually, you know who I'd like to see her against?
Who?
No, that doesn't work because Vinny's in the dungeon. I was say Vinny's partner because I know she mentioned that she wanted to work with Vinny.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like a newbie could be good with her. Like I know we just mentioned Clee Wiggins, who could be in there.
Claudia.
But I was saying, yeah, whoever got corruption created, Claudia, that could be interesting.
Claudia Dolph.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been hyped up quite a little bit.
Her versus Bonnie could be fun.
No. Oh,
I want Drew to win.
That would be like a weird clash. That would be like one of the only automatic wins. Going into the match, you're like, clearly Video Drew's gonna win. Clearly, Video Drew's gonna win. 100 million%.
I want to give Drew wins. I'll happily put her in a title match against Josh McCougar to get that title.
Drew deserves more respect than that. I mean, she's
actually here. Video Drew versus Josh McCougar. Put it in the books.
That'd be weird. I'd be into that.
It'd be a good kind of weird, though.
That would be a good kind of weird. I'd be into that.
It'd be like Pasta al Limon, kind of weird, but it's a good weird.
Yes, very much so. It would feel like a weird art college party situation.
It'd be a party. I'm just imagining Stefan now. It'd be a party where you eat mushrooms, but not the drug kind. The weird ones you find in the forest that you can actually eat, and it's a magical journey.
Let's run with that. Oh, absolutely.
What if my Schmodown character is just Stefan? This movie have all the actors: Gary Oldman, Colin Firth, Tom Hardy, Tom Hanks in a mask,
Alec Baldwin's cousin's brother's former roommate, in a bouncy house covered in jelly.
Cortez
and honey. And in order to get in, you had to tape dildos to your hands.
Anyways, that has been us on this call to reaction to more depressing content.
I love
Alex,
so good.
Alex, where can I find you?
You can find me running Schmo Bates. Every Wednesday. Actually, I'm having a really great match tomorrow between Frank Janish and Brandon Hanna. So that's going to be really fun. And I'm going to be actually having Kevin Smuts as my co-judge or co-host, I guess.
I will say this will be dropping on Thursday, so it'll be yesterday. So check it out.
In that case, it will be. You can totally watch it right now. Just click.
Yeah, watch it a second time. Get us those more views. We want more 1,000-view videos. We could use the attention, as you can tell from me.
Yeah, but there's that. I also personally run the Call to Action Twitter page, Twitter handle, whatever it may be, at Call to Action Pod. I like to think I'm funny every once in a while, do little quips here and there. Whether or not I'm actually funny is totally arguable, but regardless, definitely follow us there anyway.
All right, and you can follow me on Twitter at TemEQ Film Nerd. That is at TEMEKU Film Nerd. Also, check me out on Call to the Fan Leagues this Friday, where I will be interviewing the movie trivia face-off, assuming I don't die again. And also, please check out all the fan leagues I'm involved in. I don't have any matches dropping soon. So yeah, just check out Multiplex, movie trivia face-off on Little Media. Also, please like, comment, subscribe. We want subscribers. We want likes. We want comments. Get those interactions up so we can hit more more Schmodown fans. Everyone's starting a new podcast, so we have competition, which means we gotta put it in a high gear. And high gear means higher subs. Come on, hashtag C2A1K.
Well, so in that case specifically, like Adelaide was saying, we are a podcast. We are posting this. If you're not watching, say this is more of a YouTube reaction kind of thing, obviously, since we're watching a video. But we also are now on Anchor. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're in a whole bunch of places now. So I'm going to be posting it here in the links below. So definitely click and check us out there. A bunch of our older episodes from a lot of our shows. Adelaide's Call the Fan Leagues. If you're kind of curious about that, that's going to be on there. Call Live, Schmo Bates, a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to be available in podcast form. Audio only.
Yeah. And that is it. We will see you next time for Janine versus Riley.
Oh my gosh.
I can't be on that. I don't want Janine to lose.
That I'm not ready for. No, I can't. Okay. Thank you guys so much.
Cry in a few days. See you guys later.
Not ready. Thank you so much.